Yo peeps, what's going on? Right, we're back. We're gonna do a video on Tom Aspinall. I've seen he's put some stuff out there, some statements, some paperwork for the people that ain't believing him. And we're just gonna run through a little reaction of the video he's put out and yeah, just give my thoughts and whatnot. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, yeah guys. But anyways, let's get to this.
Welcome back. Seeing as no one's heard from you, the channel's crying out for what's been going on. What's been going on in your exciting life for the last 5 weeks?
Oh, mate, I've been having a lovely time just in and out of hospital, getting all kinds of different tests done on my eyes and speaking specialists, speaking surgeon.
Yeah, in and out of hospital, that's not good. That is not good if he's in and out of hospital. So clearly you can't be faking if you're in and out of hospital. But
And speaking to doctors. Oh, it's been a fantastic time.
I've asked the community, the Aspinall, Team Aspinall community, to get the questions in, and we've got probably about 10 plus questions, a lot of the same questions obviously, just seeing how you are and what's next. But first of all, of course, how is your eye?
Yeah, the eye, well, both eyes, but especially the right eye, still ongoing. We are going to stick the diagnosis from the doctor on this video. It's also available on Instagram if you want to check it out. Look,
What? I didn't catch that.
there'll be haters out there
man just breezed through it.
disagreeing with it.
Alright, man just breezed through it, but I've got it on here, yeah? So he's posted, I see all the memes. Funny. Yeah. This is quite funny though. I can't see it. That's quite funny. John Cena. Yeah. They're trying to mock it, but anyway. Alright, paperwork is here. Mr. Aspinall sustained significant bilateral ocular trauma during a professional sporting event in late October 2025. Immediate visual disturbance resulted in fight being stopped. Confirmed clinical findings, advanced imaging, CT and MRI, confirmed orbital soft tissue trauma, orthotic evaluations demonstrated impaired binocular coordination and restricted ocular motility. Bilateral traumatic Brown syndrome indicating disruption of the superior oblique tendon. Okay. There's actually quite a bit going on here. Let's see. He's got all of his timelines as well when he's gone to the doctors and done his tests and etc. Let's see. I think there's a summary. Let's just get to the summary in it just to see what it says. Is this it? Yeah, that's it. All right, cool. Following a bilateral eye poke injury sustained during a UFC fight in October 2025, the patient has been diagnosed with bilateral traumatic Brown syndrome, indicating significant disruption to the superior oblique tendon trochlear complex. Clinically, he presents with persistent. Are they done like a summary? All right, here's a summary. This constitutes clinically significant bilateral ocular trauma requiring ongoing consultant-led management. Mr. Aspinall is not yet medically cleared for combat activity. That's not good news for the heavyweight division. Future management, depending on clinical progression, targeted periodic steroid injections or surgical intervention to address persistent motility impairment may be required if the symptoms fail to resolve. Overall, the clinical picture remains consistent with significant traumatic bilateral Brown syndrome associated with ongoing. Look, yeah, this ain't good. This ain't good. This is not good. It looks like he might have sustained a long-term injury here, guys. It's looking like this is not looking good for Tom Aspinall and the future of his career right now. Because what's happening? Is he going to have to get surgery, eye surgery? Whew. You don't want to be getting eye surgery. That's a Like your eyes are like such an important organ. You don't want to be tampering with that. Mad. It's mad. It's mad. All right, let's get back to this video.
Whatever. All the eye experts out there, I'm sure, will have their own opinion, but this is what's going on.
What did you feel when you first got eye poked?
Well, I actually got eye poked twice in the fight. First one wasn't too bad. He got warned for it. The second one, obviously, Cyril Gane tried to make my head a bowling ball with the double eye poke, knuckle deep in both. So yeah, wouldn't recommend it at all.
How did you feel the fight was going before the eye poke?
I felt like the fight was going okay. It was going pretty much to plan. I think that...
Yeah, I don't know about it going to plan. Because, hey, Cyril was landing some jabs off on Tom, you know. Cyril was looking good, I'll be honest. He was looking good. He was looking sharp. So, I don't know if you should be saying it was going to plan. But, yeah.
Look, there was this big notion in the media before that I'm just going to run through Cyril Gane. Look, I might look like an idiot. Sometimes I might even talk like an idiot. But when it comes to fighting, I know what I'm talking about. And I know that Cyril Gane is a tough matchup for me. Really good defensively. I knew that if we want to break the fight down a little bit, Cyril's got really good defence. He moves really, really well on his feet. I knew that I have to stand in range and take a few punches from Cyril to be able to land my own shots. We knew that. That was happening. I had a bloody nose. Look, any of my sparring partners know you only have to look at that thing.
I think it's a bit red now as well, isn't it?
It might be a bit red today, yeah. Got the old Rudolph thing going on.
It's not broken though, just to be clear.
No, my nose isn't broken, but I have broke my nose about 3 or 4 times in my life. So, look, touch me in the nose, it'll bleed. Yeah, nosebleeds happen in fights. Yeah, was he hitting me with a few jabs? Yes. Was I hitting him with a few shots as well? Yes. I thought it was going to be a 5-round fight. Go and look at my pre-fight stuff. I knew this was going to be a long and tough fight. I think that every fight I go into, and I really respect my opponent, especially Cyril. I think there's this notion with the media and maybe the fans that Cyril's not very good, which is just complete bullshit.
Yeah, saying Cyril's not good, that's wild. That's a bit wild. Like, Cyril, yeah, especially when he was on the early run, hey, Cyril was a problem. Like, striking, Cyril's up there. Like, he's a clinical striker. Grappling's where the issues are. Yeah, that's where he got exposed. Like Francis Ngannou, John Jones, yeah, he got exposed there. Cool, and everyone just slated him for it. But Cyril Gane, striking, top tier. He's up there. Like, for heavyweight, he's up there. But anyway.
Bullshit. I think that he's really, really good. He's super talented. He's been at the top of division for a number of years, which is not easy to do. He's been an interim champion himself. He's obviously had 2 title shots for the undisputed title as well. So I think the guy's really good. I've took him extremely, extremely seriously. The fact that people expect it to be an easy fight, I don't read into that at all. I think I'm prepared for a really, really hard fight. I felt like the first half of the round, you know, he caught me a couple of times with a couple of jabs, couple of leg kicks, but towards the back end of the round, I was putting him in a couple of dangerous spots.
Did you think he did it on purpose?
So, I think that when it initially happened, I didn't really think much of it. I thought, accidental eye poke, whatever. Look, when I watched the fight back, that's when I really got the gist of what's going on. The guy was trying to poke my eyes out all the way through that round. Multiple exchanges. Nearly every exchange that I could put him in danger, he had his fingers out pointing towards my eyes. Have a look at this clip and let me know what you think, if you agree, because it's hard to disagree when you've got footage like this. The guy was cheating from the first second, and the way that he wanted to win that fight was to have me compromised by cheating.
We found a video of basically from that first round with Gane's sort of finger pokes. Just want you to watch it if you can see, and just sort of explain what's going on.
2, 3, 4, 5,
So what have you just seen there?
Alright, from the video, it doesn't look great, but I want to add some context to it as well, because like, see what it is, yeah. The problem is as well, you'll never 100% really get rid of eye pokes, and not because people are trying to eye poke you. It's because there's certain aspects of fighting where your hands are not gonna be closed all the time. Like, see when you're getting range, finding range, you're entering clinches, grappling, you need to have open palms. Like, you just can't get around that, innit? Like, when you're say for instance going into a clinch situation, you're not gonna go into a clinch with your hands closed. You're gonna go into a clinch at best with like C grip maybe, so you can get, you know what I mean? Like, even when you're trying to get range, like, okay, if you got your fingers out like 90 degrees, man can understand a bit, you know what I mean? But like, when you're getting range, you're always putting your palm kind of out, kind of forward. Like, you don't do it with a fist unless you're wearing a boxing glove where you can't really extend it the way you'd want to because the glove restricts it. So saying that to say this, gloves need changing for sure. You need to have gloves that are more prone to keeping your hand closed, and that will help. It won't stop it fully because again, you have to open your palms. Your hands are going to open at some point to grapple, to clinch, to even, well, yeah, like I said, when you're trying to get range, like, no one does it really with a closed fist because you want as long a range as you can get, and you're gonna get it with your hands open rather than closed. So it's a situation that it's hard to maneuver around fully and like get rid of it fully. It's just one of those things that's not going to be possible. Another thing, yeah, you can get refs to take points away quicker, which obviously will stop fighters doing it purposely. Because let's get it right. People are doing it purposely. People are fouling purposely when they can get away with it because refs ain't being strict enough in situations, isn't it? So yeah, it's a thing where me personally, I don't believe eye pokes are gonna be fully out of MMA. Like, it's just not possible with the way you transition from striking to grappling, with the way that people prefer to find range, but it's the most natural way to have palms open, framing, and no one does it really with hands closed. Even when you're wearing boxing gloves in Muay Thai, or you have your palms open in the gloves to try clinch. Boxing, I don't know, some people might frame with their hands closed, but hands open for me, that's preference. But anyway, let's continue.
I've just seen that every time his hand comes out, it does this. And it's wrong.
Yeah.
Have you-
Full 90 degrees is a problem. But like I said, when you're getting range, like having palms and hands out, you want the most range as possible, innit? Like, it's just is what it is.
You heard from Cyril Gann at all, or any contact or anything post-fight?
Nope.
Nice guy.
And your thoughts on him at the moment?
My thoughts on him, I think he's a big cheater. I think that, look at all his fights.
Let go of the cage! Let go of the cage!
It's over now.
Man's got time on his hands going through all of this, Anyway.
Yes, he did.
Junior Dos Santos, set now. Big shot.
Is it double? Like, what are you seeing when you try to open your eye?
I can hardly open my eye.
Yeah, that one, that was bad. That was bad. That was defo bad. Let me just rewind that. Oh, that was defo bad.
Is it double? Like, what are you seeing when you try to open your eye?
I can hardly open my eye.
Yeah, what's that? His right one. He said the right one was the worst. That don't even look like that one looks like it's a mad thing. Like, that one there, crazy. That one there looks like that is proper in the eye socket. Like, that is crazy. But this one don't even look like much. But I swear he said the right one was the one that was the most damaged. But I don't know.
The dirty.
Even John Jones himself, even the GOAT himself, said before he fought him that Cyril Gane's a cheater and uses dirty tactics.
I've noticed in a lot of Cyril Gane's fights.
How ironic. Man's gone to John Jones for clarification to back up his point. John Jones is a dirty fighter as well. Like, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT, but hey, the guy is a dirty fighter. I swear he's even alluded to he eye pokes people on purpose. And you're going to John Jones to back you up. Mad.
Yeah, he hits people in the back of the head quite a bit, and I didn't want any type of dirty play happening on such a big night.
Blue, John Jones is in black. Seemed like he ate an early kick on the groin, 7 seconds in.
What about punishment for the foul?
It's a tough one, isn't it? I've seen obviously there's been a lot of discussion on eye pokes and fouls since. The referee himself said pre-fight that the best thing about fouling is it works. That's Jason Herzog's words, not my words.
The best part about fouling, right, is that it works. So the best thing you can do is keep your head in the game, and I'll do everything I can to manage.
Yeah, you see guys like Derek Lewis coming out saying, you know, if you're tired, kick him in the nuts, poke him in the eyes, do something that'll give you a little break, because there's basically no punishment for it.
So I told my coach if that happens, like in a fight with him, then I'm gonna knee him in the nuts on purpose. Things need to change in the sport of MMA when it comes to fouls.
I mean, he had Tom bloodied up, and Tom didn't want to continue in the fight. So, who gives a?
What do you?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, with Dana, like Dana's too much of a character. Like, don't get it wrong, his character is his character, but like, as the promoter, you have to be more neutral, man. No matter what you're thinking, if you agree with the situation, you don't agree, like. Sometimes you just have to be neutral, man. Dana shows his cards too much. He wears his heart on his sleeves too much, man. As a promoter, I think you should be more neutral in situations. Because you're promoting this guy. This is your champ. This is your champ at the end of the day. Saying your champ's a bitch. That's what you're basically trying to say. Like, they want to fight. That's what you're basically trying to say. But clearly, time's passed, and we can see paperwork is there. Like, there's damage to his eye. But yeah.
Think about Dana White saying Tom didn't continue, and then also who gives a to eye pokes.
Well, listen, I didn't continue. I'll tell you why I didn't continue. Because I'm not a f***ing dummy. Like, I'm not going to go out there and fight one of the best strikers in the world if I can't see.
With double vision.
With any eye. Look, I know, as an MMA fighter, look, things are going to happen in the fight that compromise you.
He's got a point. Like, as a champ, yeah, you get eye poked by accident, but it's an eye poke, it's a foul, and you're compromised from it. Why should you go back out there to fight compromised? If you can, if you get fouled and you're okay, you can continue. But if you're fouled and it actually has compromised you, you're giving them the one up, like, and you're to go back out there. Yeah, it's mad. It is mad. You shouldn't do that. That's the smart thing to do if you are compromised. The way he played it is whatever you're gonna think is what you're gonna think in it, but it is what it is.
Go back and watch my fight with Arlovski. At the end of the first round, he punched me right in the eyeball.
Final 20 seconds of the first round. Oh! Big right from Arlovski.
For the rest of that fight, I couldn't see him out that eye. That's fine. If you get punched or kicked in the eye, that's fine. If you get double eye poked in both eyes and you've got no vision because of a foul, why should I carry on so some dummy can look and say, oh yeah, Tom just got knocked out? Because I ain't going to fight if I can't see anything because of a foul. If it's a little illegal move, we have to fight through it. That's what we do as fighters. But when it's a foul, why am I going to put my health at risk when I can't see at all?
So you're not too happy then on what the president of the organisation is saying towards it?
Well, what do you think?
Tom didn't want to continue in the fight. So
Look, we all know who is at fault here.
Don't
What
look
the
good, man.
are you talking
Don't
about?
look good, Dana, man. You gotta be more neutral, man. You gotta be more neutral.
Huh?
And off the back of that, Tom, what have the UFC said?
Hunter Campbell, who I deal with personally, he's just said if they can
I don't know if he said that as a dig. The way he said that it was a bit, but yeah.
help out in any way with doctors and stuff like that, that's what they'll do.
When do you think you can start training again?
Look, it's not up to me. It's up to.
Wow, he's not even training. He's not even able to train. That's mad. I thought like he might still be, getting in a little work, but he don't even look like we might not get this fight for a while. Heavyweight is in the bin. Heavyweight is so trash. Oh my days. Heavyweight is doo-doo. Oh, man.
The doctors at the minute, I ain't allowed to do nothing, so I'm just following advice at the moment.
What's next?
What's next for me right now is there's talk of surgery on the eyes. We've got to see how it goes over the next few weeks. Obviously, that's down to the specialist.
Surgery on your eye, man. That's not good news, man. I hope he gets out of this all right, but boy, it's not looking good.
And stuff, but I'm not in the gym training at the moment. I'm not doing anything MMA wise at the moment. I'm just following the doctor's orders right now and seeing what happens with the health.
And obviously you've been a massive help to the UFC. You've taken a fight on 2 weeks' notice. You've taken a fight in the middle of the night, been backup fighter for Jones versus Miocic, and then obviously the whole John Jones saga. How do you sort of see this going forward for yourself with the UFC?
I think right now we just got to focus on the health, innit? We just got to get everything back to normal, follow the doctor's orders, and that's all I can control right now. So we'll cross that bridge when I'm feeling better and everything's right.
What are you left feeling after the fight?
Well, look, if you were sidelined from doing your job for like 15 months, not allowed to do anything, you train your ass off for 6 months for a fight, then to get double eye poked, to be left with no vision for nearly 6 weeks because of an illegal move. How do you think I feel? Not feeling fantastic, am I?
Obviously you've just said there you're not sure on what to expect.
Yeah, right. I've seen enough. I've seen enough for sure. Yeah, it's not looking good for Tom Aspinall, man. It's not looking good for Tom Aspinall. His eyes are definitely damaged. He's definitely got problems there. He's definitely got to sort it out. But what does that mean for the division? Because heavyweight is in the bin. We might not get this fight now until what could be halfway through the year of 2026. So this is a division looking like it's going to be held up a bit. Do you do interim if you can't return anytime soon? We don't need interim at heavyweight. Heavyweight is trash. Who would they even put in the fight for? Yeah, there's too much going on. This is just not what they need right now. Yeah. I hope Aspinall manages to sort it out. I wish him all the best, but this isn't looking good. Guys, I'd like to know your thoughts on this whole situation. Comment below. Let me know your thoughts, what you're thinking. When do you even think we're going to get to see this fight? Because they got to run it back. They have to run it back. But yeah, guys, I'm out.